I would love to hear a little bit about your Priest of Life ministry, but
Okay,
also
Priest for Life.
Priest for Life.
Yeah.
But also what you have learned through the ministry that we could take away concerning showing love to parents who have lost their children through abortion.
I believe, because I'm enjoying that experience here tonight as well, the Word of God and the truth of the Bible and the love of God, the forgiveness, the mercy, the opportunity for us to come to God with our problems, coupled with the education and services with a pregnancy care center, such as Alternatives put together, will begin to help people to understand more why life is sacred, why life must be protected. And there's like a whole room full of people here tonight. I would like to ask, did anybody hear something they've never heard before yet? Raise your hand. Anything new? One lady? No, really. Have you heard anything that you haven't? The statistics, you knew all the statistics tonight? You knew that they had given away 2,000 items? Did you hear something new tonight? Okay, because I didn't know that they had given away all that. I certainly didn't know you could get baby formula. You see? So this is educating us too. So the girls need to come and the dads need to come and those who volunteer need to come, but the community needs to know what's available and what's possible. And I learned those things again from my family. I'm about to have a 68th birthday, but I'm still learning. I was excited tonight. I sat there and I totally listened. And I said, wow. And I didn't know that a cake could be a centerpiece. Beautiful. Okay.
So here's a question. If you could say one thing to the church about women who have had abortions, what would you say?
As a young woman, it was very difficult for me to talk about my own experiences, my needs, and they used to call pregnancy care centers home find wed mothers or something like that. But there was a stigma attached to that. So it was very difficult for me to go to my own church for help, which is how I ended up with Planned Parenthood, you see. So the church, there again with the testimony, the young lady said, they might condemn me, they might look down on me. The other young lady is engaged now to be married because she has learned that not only can she have her child, but she can be a wife and have a family too. So the church has so much to teach if there is love and truth and a way to live better. God once told me when I would talk to young girls and boys, just tell them, honey, you don't have to live like that. And then they would open their arms and with love welcome and teach a better way.
We see that a lot at the skate park too. The teenagers, they just need love.
Just need love in a better way.
Yeah. When you said love and truth, it makes me think also, as we're dealing with the people on the other side of the pro-life issue, of people who are pro-choice, they might say, and do say regularly about us, that we are anti-women's rights. And so when I think about love and truth, how do you interact with those people? And I know being in government circles and different things like that, you're interacting with a lot of them. How do you interact with them in a loving way while holding on to the truth?
I was with a little young girl who's approaching womanhood recently, and she was with her aunt, and we went to the movies with some people. See a movie called Gosnell, by the way, and it was about an abortion doctor and all that. So when we left, it wasn't my intention to take her and give her a lecture about life and how not to get pregnant, and Jesus won't like that. But I just, for some reason, said, let the movie talk. So when we left, she said, you know, I always wondered about you pro-life people. All you talk about, don't kill your baby, all that. She says, but that's really a baby. Why don't they just, if they can't keep the baby, give up for adoption? She said, so I think I need to rethink this thing. So if we can give enough information with love rather than judgment and genuine assistance, then people will listen. And that will be for the young people, the mature people, the older people, the sick, the poor, the elderly, the rich. Ethnically, we're one blood anyway, no matter what color our skin is. So to begin to honestly communicate, but our mission shouldn't be to judge and condemn. It should be to love. And that's how those things go together.
Yeah, so good. As you are looking in just where the tide is going in government and in our country, where do you see this movement going? Where do you see the future of the pro-life movement?
Everybody I've talked to tonight before we came in, and even at the table, I hear a lot of conversation about prayer. I was praying. I was asking God. We need to get a new center, and we need to move. So you already know, you have to pray and ask God, and just let people know how they can come in and help. So that is the future of what is called the pro-life movement. But everything should be pro-life. I mean, from when the baby's in the womb, the baby's born, going to school, getting older, everything that occurs is pro-life. But it must begin and it must be allowed to go forward. So while that truth is continuing to grow, I just sent out a letter to communities and everything. I'll probably mention it in my blog tomorrow or Monday, why it's even important to vote. Because, you know, as Christians, we may say, oh, that's the world's thing, and I don't have to vote. Just let the world take care of that. But we are required in the Bible to pray for those who are in authority so that we can have a peaceful life. And we should vote responsibly. It should have nothing to do with political party or who you like and who you don't like or any of that. Just read the Bible, God direct me, and then vote accordingly. So I believe that the closer we all come to God, the more aligned we will be with life. I believe those two things go together.